And good evening everybody, welcome to another part of the Let's Play of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, live and exclusive here to YouTube. I'm your host Swishbone for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who have been here before for the likes of Steins Gate, Song of Memories, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne up to this point, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 5 Strikers, and a huge ton more. Massive welcome back to all of you. Without you dedicated people, there is no stream and there is no channel. For those of you who found this, maybe you've seen the odd link going around on Instagram, perhaps an algorithm's dragged you here, or maybe you've just been messing around for SMT. Either way, a huge welcome to you. The chat box is open, you can always get your comments in there, I'll do what I can to get through them. Already jumping in there, it's Queen saying hi Swish, hi to you, how are you doing? And well, we wrapped up the last stream where we were deep in that huge tower. We just fought a couple of Pazuzus and we're about to get hunting after more demons. So, let's get to it. Obelisk D. We're very high up this tower and it was quite messy. Could really do with something to get my MP back. But for now, I'm going to carry on fighting. And I believe this is where we wanted to go next. Up the elevator. Regarding Shin Megami Tensei, by the way, I saw today a trailer that Atlus dropped called I think it's called the World's End trailer or something like that for Shin Megami Tensei 5. And essentially, I'm absolutely right, it's definitely not coming anywhere but Nintendo for now because it had Nintendo Switch logo and that is it. It didn't have any other platform at all. I'm hoping in the future that will change. I say we've seen it with Nocturne, we saw it with Persona 4 Golden, and we've seen it with Persona 5 Strikers, so there's a chance that we will see it on another platform eventually. But for now, if you wanted to watch me go through SMT 5, you have to buy me a Nintendo Switch. Don't do that. I'm not into e-begging. Do not do that. Meanwhile, in the chat box, Queen saying, doing alright, just finished Mass Effect 2, so you can now start New Game Plus. Oh, New Game Plus is always fun. Going back through those first tutorial levels and you just like annihilate everything in one move. I so did not do that with Alice and Die For Me in Persona 5 Strikers. No, I didn't, honest. Commander Hikawa will do anything to realize his creation. To him, even the maiden may be just a pawn in his master plan. Wouldn't be surprised. You know what? I wouldn't either. I would not be at all surprised. Oh, we got some loot. What have we got? We obtained 2 life stones. That is good. I like life stones. Very easy way to heal, very cheap way to heal. And of course, the big thing about today is Happy Friday, isn't it? That's what it is. It's very much the Happy Friday. Ah, here we are. Yep. That is why demons weren't coming after us. The wonderful move Estima was doing the job. And you can see, check it out, Pisaka is almost out of MP now. That's how much I've been using Estima in this place, because the battles just got a bit annoying. But there is we did fight Pazuzu. Now, is this a new lift? I think it is. Let's ride it. Let's see where it's going to take us. It takes us through a hole in the roof. Okay. And once again, we are up high with no obvious deviating path. And that's a dead end? Right, okay. Well, that makes things nice and easy. Let's go this way then. So I'm surprised at how effective my strategies have been in battles. I mean, obviously the buffs and debuffs have been the biggest thing. But the amount of times I've just East End thugged and punched enemies. I don't know why, but it seems to be quite effective. It's like when I was playing Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, one of the most broken moves in that game is defense. Yep, it's a Pazuzu, I thought it was going to be. Oh. Gave us a ruby, but that seemed easier than I expected. That was easier than I remember. When I was fighting on the last stream, they were quite awkward. I don't know why I found them so easy. I'm confused. Not that that's anything new. Oh, hello? Is that a fountain? Amazing. Now I really do feel like I'm playing Persona 2 all over again. And for just 2,000 Maka, I've healed everybody. Healed and got full SP back. This would make this area now a perfect grinding spot. Only I don't want to go grinding. I want to carry on the game. I've done plenty of grinding on stream. That's another... Oh no, it's not Pazuzu. Oh, it's these guys that I fought in the Amala network. They're immune to wind, so my tornado spell's not going to be of any use whatsoever. However, your Mazayonga might be pretty good. Yeah, it was okay. Wasn't bad. I won't say it was anything spectacular. Oh, that's good. That's got us a press turn. Try Mabafdime. Meanwhile, Avian jumping in saying hi. Good evening to you. How you doing? Oh no. Yeah, it caused quite a bit of damage, and then... Oh, Mazayonga. Unusual to see. Yeah, happy Friday. Absolutely. Very much happy Friday. And I'm happy at the amount of experience and Maka I've just earned. I pretty much half paid for the Fountain of Life that I just used. I'll give her a couple of lives. I'll give a couple of life stones to Akuninushi. Oh wow. Okay. East End Thug, I think. No messing around. So even though I've cast Estima, it will seem that quite a few of the enemies here are obviously a higher level than me, because I can still fight them. Below here is where Nihilo hide all their treasure. But no one's gone looking for it. Who's ever gone looking for it has ever come back alive. Go upstairs, you have business with the maiden. Ah, so this is obviously the key part, and now we've got the side quest. Do you want to go down and take on the treasure? Of course I want to take on the fucking treasure. What kind of imbecile do you take me for? Of course I want the treasure. But first, carry on my mapping. Because we are now very much in the impossible state. Oh. Well, to be fair, if I had the chance to attack from behind, I would too. I can't blame them for that. I can call them weaklings, I can laugh at them, but that wouldn't be very fair. Go on, Loki, finish it. Thank you. Give me my MP back. Stealing my MP, you parasite. Get out of here. Yeah, I had a feeling we might see a move like that. Luckily, oh. Me dying. You, for 510 Maka, save me. Avu. Yeah, get out of here. Fine, leave me alone. And as you say, Avian, yes, treasure. When you put it like that, you almost make me think of Morgana. Treasure! Treasure! Oh, demons grow restless at your presence. No, they don't. Thank you. Heads or tails, kitty cat? We'll go with tails. I actually could ask my phone to do that for me, you know. I could actually say to my phone, toss a coin, and it will do. If I wanted to be 100% impartial. I'm guessing, it did say go down if you want to get the treasure. But so far, I'm not seeing no way down. Oh, right, okay. That smacks of final elevator ride. Because it's so big. And I'm not finished exploring. You have your interests, especially shiny things. I can't say I blame you. Sorry, Pazuzu. I've not got time to waste with that. Sorry, mate. I'm still annoyed that I couldn't go to that bar in Ginza with Loki in my party just to see what had happened. Yep, nothing there. Okay. Trying to see if there's anywhere on the lower level. Yeah, see, there is somewhere on the 99th floor I've not been. And because there's somewhere I've not been, I want to find out what's down there. Wasn't this where the stars were? Nope, I've gone the wrong way. So yeah, this is where the mini-map that Bahamut likes to talk trumpet on the stream would have been very useful. But alas, I don't have one, so there's no point getting mad about it. Go on, I might as well use it. Oh, not enough to finish it. That's a surprise. What is their problem with Akuninushi? Apart from the fact that Akuninushi is very close to dying. That's a problem. Luckily, I have a way around it. They seem to be afraid of Akuninushi, and I don't know why. I don't know why they're so desperate to kill Akuninushi. And as you say, yes, it's confusing, but treasure. Treasure makes it all worthwhile. Yeah, what did Akuninushi do to those green orbs? I want to know what she did. Because they just seem to have it in for her completely. Ah, but speaking of which, I can always re-abuse the fountain here. What time to use it? Oh, actually, wait a second. This is Chica. Cast Estima now, and then use the fountain so that the spell is free. They say in terms of like being able to level grind, this would be perfect. You'd literally just earn Maka, practically free healing. Earn Maka, practically free healing. Oh. Oh, hello. Phantom starts to speak to you. You, Lifestone, have spare. Well, not normally, but go on. You, Maka, gimme Maka. Oh, they gave me more Maka than the worth. I'm not going to argue with that. I knew he was going to do it. I just knew. Ah, but this time he missed. Ha ha. Oh well, and hey, more treasure. Except it wasn't treasure because it was a fucking trap. Where's Commander Akbar when I need him? Oh, it stunned us, so it's not done much in the way of damage, but it has stunned us, which is annoying. Fortuitously, that's why I've got a Queen Marb. I also have Nihilo as well available, which is useful. Yeah, F those things. I agree with you. It's annoying, but what can you do? Right, it looks like to me there's... If there is a way down to get treasure, I'm not seeing any. So I'm not wasting my time with it. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep climbing. I've decided. Okay, people. We're going. Except I just realised I'm going the wrong way. And say at the end of the day, it's RNG. Are you going to get a good prize or a bad prize? The only one way of finding out. I'm going to see what's up this elevator, and if this doesn't This goes down. This is where the loot hides. And I can see an orb over there, a shiny orb. And quite a few treasure chests. So I can't use that move because I'm 99% certain they... Well, they don't drain it, but they block it. So instead, because we're going to be going back through the fountain area, I'm going to just literally attack with everything I've got. Yeah, I'm not wasting... I'm going to save... Actually, you got more MP. You got more MP than Loka. That's good, that's one down. And because it missed... Oh, hang on, he wants something. Me dying. You, for 570 Maka. Save me. Go on then. I'll take free money. Free money to be able to carry on for nothing. I'm not going to say no. Ah, yes, it's another one of these puzzles. So... Yes, I'll touch it. So we're looking to get to 4 or 8. Ah, right. Okay. Digging the music that I'm hearing right now. Basically, we can get to 6. And then back to 8, so it's a question now of which way to go. Because you only got limited movements as well from memory. 3 plus 2 to 5 plus 1 to 6. Yep, Arista Judge is saying happy Friday, my friends. Happy Friday indeed. How are you doing, mate? Are you alright? I hope so. I think I figured out how to go left. I think I figured out the left one. If I'm right, it's going to be 2, 5, 7, 8. So that's the first one. Okay. What's through here then? Ah, it's one of these chests. Oh, quick. Oh, missed it by seconds. Oh, come on. I was seconds too late. Yeah, indeed. You can't believe it's nearly Halloween. I'm hoping that I'm going to be streaming on Halloween night, by the way. I do have a friend coming over during the day though, so it might be one that I do have to shelve. I'm going to schedule it, but you might find that it gets shelved on the day depending on what happens. But needless to say, I'm hoping to actually stream on Halloween. Yeah, but it's time to do Mexican hat dance, you're not wrong. Time to Eastern plug it. This should finish it off. Oh, well, it will do if it quits the fight. I've already done these lines multiple times, so I'll take their money. I'm not going to argue with them paying me cash. I don't mind being paid. It's like an old game that I know, Arcade Club in Leeds. I can't do nothing for you, unless you're going to pay. Oh, that's cool. You got nieces dropping by to pick up candy that you bought. That's awesome, Avian. That's really cool. And I say, speaking of, like, you know, Halloween and everything and dressing up, I actually had a word today from one of the people who's making my next cosplay, just to confirm all the measurements, and they're now going to get the materials for me. So I'm hoping that I'm going to have that. I reckon because it's going to be a commission, I don't think I'm going to get it until New Year. I might get it earlier, and if I do, that'll be awesome. But I'll be surprised. Oh, wow, your work Halloween costume was $60. That's amazing. Awesome. Congratulations, Avian. That's so awesome. That's brilliant. Don't spend it all at once. Wait, no, do. Spend it as fast as you like. And you won the most hilarious as well. I can understand why, to be fair. So these guys, again. Now, I picked the wrong option then. Never mind. Right, well, since it's physical damage. Yeah, once again, they're targeting... I don't know why they keep targeting Akuna-Nushi. I don't know what Akuna-Nushi has done to them. For whatever reason, they have it in for Akuna-Nushi. Oh god, Aristocrat, I've not seen that for a while. The whole URA and them putting the star image in. Wow. That takes me back. So when I was about 14 and you got it from teachers. Yes, some of the teachers in my high school were that patronising. And now you all wonder why I have such PTSD from my high school years. Well no, that had more to do with the bullies who were allowed to do what they want and get away with it. And the racism. And the misogyny. Just the general prejudicial period from a shit school. That's the reason why I got PTSD from my high school. I got invited to a high school reunion once. I said, trust me, if I turn up with a high school reunion, I'll be turning up with plenty of hatchets. Why? And I'll be like, because I'm planning to bury them in your backs. I wasn't invited again, oddly enough. I don't know why. A chakra pot. Awesome. Chakra pots are good. They're very good. So that's the 8 one solved. And now I need to figure out the 4 one. So basically it was all stuff you had at home apart from some hair curls that cost you £3. Wow. Oh god, Aristocrat, Jesus Christ, you're winding the clock back, bringing that song back from the dead. You spin me round like a record. Oh my god. Good lord, that is winding the clock back. Somehow got to make 4 on that side. I mean, because you can't come back off the front, you can't just go on the 1 and the 3. Get to 6, then down to 4, but I won't be at the door. So I need to be on an odd number. Where the 3 will take me back to 4. So ideally I need to end up back at 1 somehow, and I'm not sure how to do it. Yeah, you say your first high school's completely gone, definitely wouldn't go there, and you say your middle school's a nix, and you'd actually hunt down a few of the kids there. Oh my god. You're like me, you remind me of myself. I'm gonna have to glug this, sorry people. It was just on the tipping point of going to that really awful, undrinkable cold. It wasn't quite there, but it was right on the tipping point. So I'm trying to figure, we need to get to 4 with 1, 2, and 3. Trying to see how many turns I've got. Yeah, and there's the end. Right, okay. Yeah, the problem is you can't get back to the from the 1 to the edge, because what'll happen is you'll walk on the 2 and reactivate it. Oh, so the sound didn't cut out. There's no problem with the sound. I'm alright. If that's correct, then cool. Okay, we'll carry on. I'm not sure what happened with the sound there, Quinn. I couldn't tell you. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, I'll go back because it means I don't have to climb up the stairs again. So I was thinking you even need to get to 4 or get to 12. That's what I'm thinking. It's a case of either getting to 4 or getting to 12, because 8 will turn the one to the left, and I don't want that one. So I want it to be the next sequence up. Yeah, as I say, I mean, I don't have to start with a 3. I'm trying to figure out what the solution would be, because I know if I went 3 to 2 to 1, that'd be 6. Then the middle is 2. That's 2, the time passing quickly. 3, 5, 8, 10, 11, 13, and then 16. Nope, that's an ejection. That's a You're not going nowhere here, pal. Interesting. I just got to the new cycle and it's not told me that the demons have come back. Did falling down there get me a free estimate? I wonder. If it did, then brilliant. Yeah, this is an interesting puzzle because we've only got 3 pieces to decipher it from. Yeah, it's not gonna. I was trying to figure out how to do it last, if you know what I mean. Ian, it's Snobbeaver jumping in the chat box there, eating a Friday taco. Oh. That's a good tradition. I can get behind that, mate. The Friday taco. That's a cracking idea. That's an awesome plan. Yeah, it seems to pass quickly no matter what you do, so I won't worry too much about that. That's 3, 4. So I mean, so that's where that drops down. And 6. 9. 10. And 12. Ah, so getting to 12 will also drop it, as I thought it would. Okay, is there any way to get 9? Right, I've got a possible solution. I'm gonna see if it'll work. It's a question of whether it counts as too many moves. That's the only problem. My plan is simply a case of 3. 6. 9. 12. Got it. And that's got me another elevator. Ah, so it must keep going down to get further treasure. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, hello. We're in a Magatsuhi field. Is that what's wait? Oh, nice. Yeah, we're all the way back down here again. Only we're on the upper levels. Yeah, we're all the way back on B2. Okay, here's the gamble. Is it going to be a trap? No, it's not. It's a medicine. Okay, it's better than being stunned and damaged like it's been happened in the past. So that's a good start. Demons grow restless at your presence. No, they don't. Shut up. No. And here's more treasure. Here we go. Oh, that one was a trap. I knew it. I knew one was going to be a trap. That was... Oh, silence. Ooh. That is exactly why I bought Nihilo. The full moon chests are only for the silver ones, Queen. Not for the regular cash tubes. It's specifically the silver chests. I mean, well, in the UK, we do have a fast food chain now. For years we didn't, and then in 2012, Taco Bell opened their first one in Manchester. So we have Taco Bell over here now. We hadn't had one before. When I came to America in 2012, I'd had Taco Bell for the first time ever, because we never had it in the UK. Got a spyglass? A spyglass? What does that do? Spyglass. Displays enemies' info, but it's reusable. Ooh! Is that basically like a free analyze? I'll have to find that out in battle. When I get in battle, I'll have to give that a try. If that's what I think it is, I'll make sure it's a save point before I use it. But that sounds like it might be an infinite analyze. And if that's the case, that's a fantastic item. Because that will free up a slot in all my demons where I won't need to give them analyze. You say it's like Taco Hell. I'll be honest, Avian, the times I've tried it, it's not been bad. But maybe I've just got lucky, I don't know. And we've also got a medicine. Is that it? Is there anywhere else that we can map along here? Doesn't look like it. Well, if that was the treasure, then that's a rather good one, but also a rather muted one, if you know what I mean. I've never had that problem when I've gone there, Avian. Maybe I've just been lucky. Maybe I've just been lucky. But I've never had that problem, honestly. I've never once had it. Ah, but then again, you're both saying that it used to be good, but not so much now. Maybe that's the reason why. I've not been there in years. I've had no real reason to go there because, well, to be fair, to go there, I'd have to go out of my way really badly. Because where I live, there isn't one nearby. Oh, your stomach made noises you'd never heard before. Yeah, when your body gives a reaction like that, leave it alone. Absolutely. Okay. Now, unless I'm... Oh. Apparently they grow restless in my presence. No, they don't. Stop it. Leave me alone. Right, okay. So I've obviously gone down the stairs where you fall down. Ah, yes, that's why, because the lift is here. Or the elevator, as I call it. So I was right to call that the elevator does... I'm going to talk to this ghost, actually, because they say that whoever goes down never comes back. Well, I went down there, mate. I solved it. You can see all these floors we've done. It's amazing how high we've gone. Ironically, though, we didn't map all of the first floor. Look down there, there's loads of areas we never actually visited. Which is, I say, ironic. So it's time for us to climb, but firstly, I want to go and use the fountain. Because I can. Because I have the money. And because I want to keep my MP up. I've got to say that the lady at the fountain is far more reasonable in her prices than Trish was in Persona 2 Innocent Sin and Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Right, you can punch it. Well, cut it. Oh, low-key. Oh, well, that's helpful. For 500 Maka, will I save your life? Go on, then. I will do. Pay me 500 Maka in order to save life. And Loki has leveled up, which is awesome. Loki has now learned Mischief. Whatever that does. Let's find out. Invites a demon to join using sex appeal. Me goes, who can resist that loincloth, right? And that purple skin. Guys too, to be fair. And everybody else. I mean, that loincloth. It's a look I could never pull off, that's for sure. And no, that's not a cosplan. It's not happening. I'm not cosplan. I'm not planning to do Loki from SMT 3. To which you're probably all extremely relieved. I know I would be if I was you. Alright, let's go and do our business with the maiden. Although there's those 3 guardians in the way, isn't there? And Jesus, how big is this tower? We're up to 114th floor now. There's a save point up ahead. We're very close to the end now. We must be. We're at save point E. I mean, yeah, you say doing a purple jumpsuit would be quite a simple one to do, but it's just that I'm not planning to do it. The cosplan I've got, on the other hand, is really cool, but I'm not saying any more. I think you raise a point, Avian. I think in the Persona games, like Persona 3 and 4, it was kind of blue rather than purple. The Moirae sisters. Clefo is the spinner. What was Lachesis? Atropos is the inevitable. One spins the thread, the last one cuts it. What goes in the middle? The one who holds it? I guess. I'm just saying here, by the way. Oh, hello. I spy a loot box. Not one of those loot boxes. They better not pollute Atlus games in the future with that. And we got a Soma droplet. Nice. Ah, weaving. That makes sense. Yeah, weaving. Let's say, if you've never had Taco Bell Snow, you might well have possibly saved yourself according to what Avian and Queen are saying, but a homemade taco sounds awesome. The Moirae sisters are waiting on the floor above. I hope you enjoy being tortured to death. Oh, I've already been killed once in the apocalypse of Tokyo itself, so let's just get on with it. Oh, they've got another puzzle, because of course they do. Right, we've got an 8, a 4, and a 4. Am I thinking that one is going to be Clothos, one's going to be Atropos, and one's going to be able to chase this? And we fight them one-on-one rather than as a trio? And it's depending on your gate you go down. Why do I get the feeling that's what's going to happen? Oh, real authentic Mexican food's amazing. Right, well there's an obvious 4. A bit too obvious. In fact, there's 2 obvious 4s here. And I don't like them being so obvious. I don't trust it. But here we go. Oh, the camera changed. I thought something had happened then. Why do I get the feeling we have to drop all 3 blocks? So, have you figured out how the puzzle works? As long as it's not like Puzzle Boy. Technically my stream is now not safe for work. Technically my stream is now 18 plus. And I had no warning of that. I am Clefo, the youngest of the Moirae sisters. Oh no, it's fine. From that angle it looked like flesh, but it wasn't. I've got away with it. It looked like flesh, but from that angle, from the distant angle. I shall wind the thread of your life. Yeah, I think we've got away with it. Yeah, I've realised she's covered up. I've realised it at the last second. Okay. See what she's like with Zeodine. That hurt her. Okay, not a bad start. And that's cancelled her turn out, which is awesome. It's expensive, but it works. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. That could be very annoying. Instant kill moves are annoying. Go on, one more time. Okay. Thanks to buffs. Yeah, so that was nearly 1,000 damage. That's the first turn. Coward! Right, so we've got to get to 8. Right, I've just done to 4, so... Oh no. Let's get off for a second. The fact that she's fled was just so annoying. Seriously. But that's why I've got chakra drops. That's the exact reason why I bought them. Because we did 4. And that opened both sides. I wonder if this is one where it's doubled. So I've got to get to 16 rather than 8. And if that's the case... If it is, there's a potential solution, but it sounds too simple, so it can't be right. I don't think it's going to be right, but I'm going to try it anyway. So here we go. Oh, here we are. I am Atropos, the eldest of the Moirae sisters. How unlucky of you to meet me. I cut the threads of life. In other words, your fate is already sealed. Okay, right. I mean, this was suggested you just have to keep fighting them each time. But if that's the case... I mean, it's a war of attrition, but at the same time, it seems too obvious. Something here just doesn't seem right. Yep, that's where defense is needed. That frees up Akunanushi and Takemi Kazuchi to attack. Lightning. And then Moriae, which is fire. Sucks to be her because the Demi-Fiend blocks fire. Which will mean she loses turns if she hits me with it. Oh, nice! Excellent! So not only do we get to do that, but I also now get to put her down to 0 in terms of a debuff. I use the 4th debuff for Secunda. Sucks to be you. You attacked the wrong person with that one. By attacking me, you've cost yourself a turn. Which is fine by me. Do that as much as you want. Yep, and then she's flat as well. It seems to me that if they come from the sides, they're always going to flee. So, am I thinking you must get to 8 without hitting 4? That's what it suggests to me. In which case, let's get off the platform. I want to restart this and think again. Oh, hang on. I've just realised I've not refilled my MP. I need to refill my MP. This is where I'm earning my money in chakra drops. Frustrating as it is, I need to use them. I've still got a big supply for now, so I should be okay. When I'm down to 10, that's when I'm in trouble. Okay. So let's think about this. To get to 8 without activating a 4 multiple. Potential option, but it sounds a bit too simplistic for me. Yep. Then 6. And then 8. I will not allow you past here! I am Lachesis, the second of the Moirae sisters. I measure the length of life. Your thread is reaching its end. Oh. Oh, no, you don't. Raise our attack. You too. Low key. Ah, okay. A physical reflecting barrier occurred. I mean, I can actually cast exactly the same spell as well, just to really annoy her. And that's what I think I'm going to do. I've got the same spell with Loki. It's expensive, but I can use it. Oh look, I'm afraid you just put yourself in a position where we can start punching you in the face. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So she's quite powerful. Okay, well, while we wait for that to come in play. I was thinking that might happen, but wanted to get rid of it. That's okay. I can work with this. I've got that many beads, I might as well use them. Now she's using Makarakan. Just one problem. Okay, I understand this now. I know exactly what we need to do. We essentially have to kill them in the order that they are along the line. Now, the issue was the one who spun the thread was first on the left, and so was the because the chasers is in the middle. It's going by the line as per that ghost. That's what it is. You have to fight them in order. Now the issue is which order is which. In order to help with this, I'm actually going to briefly go back down. I can reuse the water fountain, and I can also save my game. It's an interesting mechanic. It's not being tortured, it's more being annoyed more than anything. It's like, we'll annoy you to death, basically. Well, I'll save my game while I can. Because otherwise I'm just going to be wasting all my chakra drops. Especially when you're not getting any MP either. There's not any experience, sorry. So we're not getting any experience for it, we're not getting any Maka. So there's no point just constantly doing the fight. That's just not going to help anyone. Yep, so according to the stunt. Yep, so Clefo spins, Atropos is the one with the scissors, and Lachesis is the one on the knees. So that's fine. I want to briefly go back down to where the water fountain is and replenish all my health and MP, and then come back up. Be much easier that way. Much, much easier. Basically what I've come up against is what's known as the puzzle boss, and they can be annoying. Especially if you get frustrated and don't think about the solution. It was after I fought the third one, I thought it's obvious that we're meant to be fighting them in order here. Which is fine, but it's getting the order down. Good news is that we're still getting some decent loot and decent cash, so it's not like it's a bad experience, sort of say. And at least the area of the dungeon isn't absolutely gigantic in terms of backtracking to do things like I'm doing now. So you can definitely see the interest, and there's a chance that Taki Mikazuchi will level up before we get to the next fight, which would be handy, because it would make him stronger. I believe it was right to the end and down is where we wanted to go. Oh, it's these guys again. These guys are irritating. But because I'm planning to go all the way back to where the water fountain is, I'm going to use as many MP as I can. Loki! I unleash you! It's not a waste at all. I agree. Absolutely, Avian. It's not. It's not a waste. It's just time-consuming. And time-consuming is perfectly okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. The Magatama is the spirit of misfortune. There may be times when you shall receive a terrible curse by the Magatama raging within you. But I'll be able to purify your curse with this fountain. Please keep that in mind, but there will be a price. And it will be very high. There we go. And you can see Taki Mikazuchi, he might even level up, which would be great, because if I can level him up, then, you know, it gives us all the opportunities in the world. Right, nope, that's the elevator to go down to the treasure room. I've already done that. Yeah, that's right, it was on the side I thought it was. I had a feeling you take the second stairs and then carry on round. I thought that was the path. But just because I thought it was the path doesn't mean it's guaranteed to be so. It's an interesting design, this. It's again, you can tell the limitations of the technology they were working with when they first made it on the PS2. But you can definitely see how they've optimised it as best as they could. I like it. I've heard that a lot of people haven't been very impressed by this HD remaster, but again, I never played the original game, so I can't really comment. It's like commenting on the Final Fantasy VIII remaster. Unless you played the original FF8, you won't be able to say if it's a good or bad remaster. Newsflash, it's not very good. Which is a real shame. Well, your teammates just cost you 100 HP. Which was good of him. I'm sure you appreciate that, don't you? Yep, check the data. And that's good. So, here we go. Get ourselves up to the next floor. Floor 124 or whatever it was. So when I first went into this room, Clotho was to the left, but I reactivated the left one again. And it was at that point that we got a Tropos. So that's the thing I'm bothered about. Right. Well, I've only just saved. Worst case scenario is I'll reload if the fight isn't the one I want. But first time, Clothos appeared to the left. Which doesn't make sense when you think about it, because if there's a puzzle, you want it to be kept as far... Yeah, it's opened the Tropos again. It's the same fight as before. It's the same fight as before, it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of MP. Right, I'm gonna go to the right this time, because I didn't activate the right one last time, I don't think. Unless I'm misremembering. And if I am, then that's my problem. And I get the feeling if you beat them all in order, that's when it'll change. Yeah, but say, the chase is in the middle, that's where she came from. I remember that much. I say the buffs and the debuffs are absolutely vital in this game. I can't believe how useful they've been. Normally when playing Persona games you get rid of buffs and debuffs unless you're a certain type of player, but I've found they've been absolutely fantastic. I want to try and get rid of her as quick as I can. That's one move. Yeah, I wanted to get out of that fight as fast as I could. I didn't want to waste my time with it. Right, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go for the right one. So it seems to go right to left. CLA. Which is the opposite to the body postures, but that's fine because it makes sense. But it's a bit surprising that they've gone just straight from the mirror image one rather than actually mixing them up properly. Yeah, here we are. You don't give up, do you? If you like me that much, I can make you our lover. But unfortunately, we have orders from Lord Hikawa. By the way, I don't know if there was just a very brief dropout then. My software that I'm using to broadcast brought up a yellow and a red icon and then went back to green. So we may have possibly lost some footage there, and I don't know how long for. So if this is a bit jarring, I apologise right now. If nothing happened, then awesome. This time, I shall wind what's left of your life. You see, the thing is, I did fight her first, and she pissed off. If she runs away, I might try reversing it. Atropos lachesis clotho. Now, she last time didn't really use any actual physical attacks. She kept trying to either insta-kill us or use buffs, I think. But because I'm a creature of habit, I'm just going to cover all bases and go for buff for now. Use a buff and debuff term. Yeah, so I mean. So it's worth having defense buffs. Especially because with Akuninushi and Takamikazuchi having Terakaja, it means that I get maximum physical attack in 2 turns. Which is very useful. Yep, there's my hammer. And it's missed everybody. Which is awesome. I'm going to keep debuffing as much as I can. Yeah. Ah, that's right. She likes to use Marin Karen. I forgot about that. She likes to do a Mitsuru. Yeah, she's run off again. Wait a second. Hold on. Right, I'm gonna quickly go back down. Re-heal, save my game. I just noticed something. I've done the classic thing where there's a magician's trick here, where your attention gets sucked in by one thing and it draws your attention away from something important. Potentially important, anyway. That's good, it missed all of us. Awesome. There we are, Takemikazuchi levels up. His luck's increased. I'm going to go back down, save and recharge my healing one more time. And then, there's something I want to quickly do on that floor. I'm actually going to go and heal first rather than go and save. I should, touch wood, be able to get down here without many problems. And get back to the fountain. Because, yeah, I mean, as you say, Avian, the L in the middle slot, the L was already there. And again, we know that the order, you'd think it would be Clotho to Lachesis and then to Atropos. But for whatever reason, that order seems to not be working. Clotho ran away, which tells me there's something I need to do other than the fight. And I've got an idea. It might end up being nothing, but worst case scenario is it is nothing. Which, yes, is annoying, but that's the rule of playing JRPGs. They are designed to be quite challenging and make you think. You might be wondering why I've not gone through the door here. Very simple. I want to cast a Stoma and then use the fountain. And because we're on all out here and we're about to literally refuel all our mana, we're using all our heaviest moves. Because hopefully this will mean they'll die without being able to cast like Last Resort or any of that nonsense. There we go, thank you. Another life stone as well, so that's always good. She's seen more of me in the last 20 minutes as you've seen me in the whole game. She should be happy. I'm paying her bills. Very slowly. But I'm still paying them. These guys again. Right. I'm going to see if I can possibly do enough damage without wasting all my MP. One's taken care of. Nice. Really good. Yeah, I can live with that. That's okay. When the Queen Mab's Medea will be able to get rid of that for us. Especially when we go free bead as well. It's just that I don't want to waste all my MP before these fights if I can possibly avoid it. Because if I do have to beat them all in like a rush mode. I've never been the biggest fan of boss rushes. But sometimes they can be quite decent, but a lot of the time they're just lazy. I still think my favourite boss rush is from Breath of Fire 3, where in one of the dungeons there's like a maze of doors you have to choose to go through, and you have like basically multiple routes through to the centre, and each route will make you face different bosses. So you're not fighting all the bosses unless you choose to go through every door. And I quite like that because it meant that you got a choice of your route. Because sometimes you'd fight what was literally the first boss in the game and it'd be over in one move. Whereas other times, you'd literally find yourself in a situation where you're up against a boss from very recently, only they've got much higher stats and they're much harder to kill. That kind of battle roulette I do like. Right, so I said that I wanted to try something when I came up here. And it's just, again, you know, when you come out on the floor, the first thing you see, you got the pillars on the sides, and you got the things. Do you know what you don't see? The stairs. Is there something down here? Or is that literally where you get dropped if you take too many turns? And if that's the case, then that's not a big deal. And it looks like it is. That's a shame. Right, so it's definitely to do with the order of the fighting. The only thing I can think of is maybe if I'd make them run away. And if that's the case, then that might be a simple case then of by doing the fight that way, you bring it to order. Yeah. Because then you've got to get to 8. So it suggests you go 1 to 3, fight a fight. 2 to 1 to 2 to have a fight. And then you've got to get 4 on the other side somehow to activate the final battle. That's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try that. Because what I've not done so far is fought all 3 in order and had them all run away. So I'm going to try that as a strategy. Yes, yes, I don't give up. Yes, you're going to offer to make me your lover, and no, I'm not interested, and get out of here, go away, leave me alone. I say, after this fight's over and I've got access to the main map again, I'll be going back to the Great Tunnels of Ginza to buy an absolute ton of chakra drops. Oh dear, you missed. Sucks to be you. And having these 3 together in one fight would be an absolute nuisance because of the amount of debuffs and everything else. That's when it could be very, 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 very difficult. But we shall see. That's okay. I'm happy with that. As you say, you agree with me. It seems like it's a joint fight to doing it in one puzzle. Yep, I blocked that, unfortunately, love. So you just wasted yourself. You just wasted the turn. Congratulations. Right, so off she leaves. Okay. So what I now need to do, as I say, is get to 8, and the way I do that I can immediately think of, I think we'll be okay like that for now, so I'm going to leave it at that, is to go, because we're now at 4, I've got to get to 8. That's the problem. The problem I have is that the moment I do 2 to 1, I'll be at 7, and then I'll be bust. Yeah. Here's the problem. I'll end up on the square, and what I've got to finish on square 2, Avian. I have to finish on the 2 square. If I don't finish on the 2 square, the moment I move forward, the wall will re-rise. So I have to finish on the 2. And that explains why you got the fall. Yeah. I mean, I can cross. I can't go to the 1 on the far left. No, I can't do that. I can go to the 1 in the middle. So if you imagine it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 basically as the number squares. The diamond on square 5 I can get to, but I can't get to the diamond on square 1. I can't do that without crossing the 2 or the 1 or the 3. I can't do it in one move. Now the issue is I'm at 4 at the moment. If I do 2 and 1, I'll end up at 7. And then if I go back, I'm on 2 again, which is 9. I can get to 12, though. Let me try that. I can't get to 8, but I can get to 12. Yeah. And there's a simple problem here, because how do I get to 4 now? To get to the 18? To get to the 16? The answer is I can't. But what I can do is I can test if that's even allowed. I might as well write this off and use it as a test run. Right, 16's the maximum. 16's the max. Okay. So we got 16 maximum. So, is the order even important? Is it just a case of being able to fight 3 of them? Is the order even important? Because that ghost saying which goes where suggests that's the order. But I'm wondering if that's even important. The actual synchronized line. I'm wondering if it's purely a case of getting the 3 fights to actually happen. Because 16 is the maximum, so I've got to go. If 8 is the... If you went for Lachesis first, which is the middle, that'd mean 8 of 16 moves. That's not possible, because then you've got to do 2 and another 8, and I don't think that's going to happen. Now, as I say, I can get 3 to 4, which is fine. Right, yeah. Going the opposite way. Atropos, Lachesis, Clotho. 3 to 1 is 4. Then 2 for 6, 1, 7, 8. 1 for 9, 3 for 12. Okay, I've got a possible solution. We'll stay as we are for now, but Queen Mab, do us another Medea, will you please? Thank you. I'm going to test this strategy, see if it works. Fight Atropos first, then fight Lachesis, then fight Clotho. Because I can get all 3 fights with that order. It makes sense because the orders at the block are 1, 2, 3, so it's almost like it's saying this is the order you fight them in. So this is where I'm going to definitely need to burn through a lot of my cherry items, well, whatever they're called. Chakra drops even, not cherry drops. I'd say cherry drops, weren't they like $1 sweet you could get like 15 years ago? That's cost a return. Because I block ice and I block fire. The way the press turn system works is if you hit a move that either someone blocks or reflects, you lose a turn. I really like that because it punishes you and the demons for getting the moves wrong. Yes, Cherry Bomb. Great song. And now her next turn is Mazayonga. But because she keeps using Mazayonga on Taki Mikazuchi, he's reflecting it back at her. Yep, so she's going to bugger off. Okay. So now that she's buggered off, Queen Marb, I command you again. Thank you. Now, 6, 7, 8. That should have been 8. That definitely should have been 8. Unless it's not letting me do it. But I can get to 12. I can get to 12 to fight Clotho. Why didn't that count? Ah, I know why. Yeah, I know why I went to 9, not to 8. That explains it. That explains that I went to 9, not to 8. That explains that. I miscalculated. I mean, I can get to the 12 one, but then the issue I have is how do I get into the middle and finish on a 2 from there, because I can't. I can get to 11, but not to 12. I mean, I could literally go and fight her right now. That's not a problem. I can do that. But I'm going to come back. I'm going to think about this again. Yeah, but definitely an oops. You're not wrong, Queen. That was very much an oops. Very much an oopsie. You're not wrong. So there's 2 ways to get a Troposis fight started. That's easy. And there's 1 way to get a Clothos fight started. As for the chases, I can get Lachesis to start from the middle as well. Hang on a second. Let me think about this. 1, 2, 1 is 4. So that's no good, I don't want that. But yeah, so it's a 9. Right, okay, so 3, 2, 1, 2, get me to chase this first fight. From there, 1 and 3 will get me Clotho. And then finally, I don't think it's going to work, but I might have thought of a way to get all 3, but starting with Lachesis, oddly enough. I didn't think I'd do that, but I've got a possible way. 3, 5, 6, and then hate. Persistence will get you nowhere with me. It seems my measurements were slightly off. This time I shall end your life for certain. Right, first of all, Sukunda, thank you very much. Okay. I don't know why I'm increasing physical attack when I've got when she's got Tetrakarn in place. I should do something about that. Actually, you attack. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. That was a lot more painful than I expected. But it's okay. That now puts us to maximum physical attack. She used Makarakan again for some reason. I don't know why she keeps casting Makarakan. I can't understand why she was casting Makarakan when she had Tetrakarn. I can't even begin to fathom what she was thinking then. That was an AI fail like I've not seen in quite a long time. Right. Okay. I hate using these, but I've got no bloody choice. I need to use them. I think we're going to be okay with that for now, so let's not waste them. So, I can now get the battle against Clotho. I've already read that dialogue, so I'm just skipping through it. Same strategy as before, guys, but this time we're going to be raising the buffs and debuffs as much as we can. Nervous flashbacks to when we had the fight against Matador. Get the bus as fast as possible. I don't mind you missing. Missing is good. That's fine by me. That went better than I thought it would. Okay, and now either this is either gonna work, or I'm gonna basically fall through the floor having run out of moves. But essentially, yeah, it's deemed it as too many moves. It's deemed it too many moves. Gonna go back, save my game, use the fountain again, and rethink it. Because again, talking to the ghost here provided a hint, which was basically saying, the Moirae sisters, Clotho is the spinner, what was Lachesis? Atropos is the inevitable. One spins the thread, the last one cuts it. What goes in the middle? Well, that suggests the order, as we've already put forward, of basically having Lachesis as the middle fight. But it also suggests spinning the thread, weaving the thread, and cutting the thread. So that suggests the order should be Clotho, Lachesis, Atropos. So we've got to find an order where that works with the moves we've got. But as we've just seen, the 16th move makes you fall through. So I'm guessing it's that. And if it is weaving, I agree with you, Avian, that's fine. It makes perfect sense. Spin the thread, weave the thread, cut the thread. It's fine. I've not got an issue with that. My issue is with the puzzle. And essentially, if that's the order of fighting, again, that's okay, as long as there's a route to that particular order of battles, using the floor tiles as they are. And that's the challenge here. It's interesting, but the stream where we did Puzzle Boy might have actually been kind of useful after all. Because it might have suggested, you know, thinking about alternative movements and everything else. I mean, at least it's been a relaxing stream so far. I've not been getting angry because there's no point. I definitely think it's that, because again, that ghost clue suggests that's the order, which is fine. In many ways, I'm getting flashbacks to when I did the live stream for Danganronpa 2: Goodbye Despair in the 4th chapter, when I was in the final dead room. Figuring that out and all the logic involved was really quite relaxing. I also loved how I ended up getting just told the answer by the person I was in control of, out of nowhere. And I was like, yeah, whatever, that's not going to work, only it worked. I can only assume that was added in because of the amount of people who didn't get it right. I mean, Queen, you'll know what I'm talking about, won't you? Actually, now I think about it, so will you, Avian. You know quite a lot about that game. And I'm being deliberately vague. I'm not saying the name of the person. I'm not saying what they did or anything else. I'm making sure I'm keeping it as spoiler-free as I can, because I hate spoilers as much as anybody else does. So when I did that live stream, I literally got told the answer, and I'm like, there's no way this will work. Oh, it's worked. Okay. Oh, Arabaki. Oh, I really don't want to fight you. You're a pain in the fucking arse. Why? Reflects all bloody all physicals. So you have to waste MP. Also, we shouldn't be fighting him. He's a lower level than us. He shouldn't have appeared. Estima should have told him to fuck off. Arabaki threw himself in for whatever reason. And that's MP I really don't want to be wasting. Thinking the next battle I'll try and use Mana's Reign as the wild card. Well, as a demi-fiend rather than the wild card. Right, so let's take another look at this. Let's look at this floor and let's think carefully. It seems that 16 moves are going to be needed, and 16 moves drops the lift. So, that tells me the order of the battle is going to be the most important thing. Definitely the most important factor. And essentially what I need to be able to do... I'll say, the first move to Clotho suggests it's 1 to 3 for 4. Okay. Then, it's a matter of being able to make 4 to get to Lachesis with those squares. The issue I have is, of the squares I can see so far, I'm always going to end up at 9, not at 8. Because if I go, for example, where square 3 is and go left onto the 2, that puts me at 6, south onto the 1, north onto the 2 is 9. If I carry on going west then east, I've got the same problem. 2 to 6, 1 to 7, 2 to 9. Do you have to use all 3 doors, I wonder? Is this a troll? You have to try and get it through the same door each time. No, you do have to use it. Because when 8 gets clicked, the middle door drops by itself. So yeah, you definitely have to. You see, middle, then left, then up, then right would get me 7. It wouldn't get me 8. 1, 3, 5, 7. So that wouldn't work. But 3 to 4. Yeah, that'd still get me 9 if I went from the bottom left as well. Now I can start with Lachesis in the middle by going top right, centre, bottom centre, top centre. That'd get me 8. From there though, the issue I have is I'd get to Clotho, which would be 1 and 3 to 12. However, even if I then did 1 to 2 to 1, when I tried that I fell through the floor. It didn't count. So it can't be that. Otherwise it would have accepted the key. So, as I say, I can get the first part of the thing fine on the right. I can get a 4 to get the gate on the right dropped and face Clotho. That's fine. But from there, wait a second, hang on. There's something I haven't tried. I'm going to fight Clotho again. This is an experiment. If it doesn't work, I can just reload. That's the great thing. I can just rather than going back and using the fountain every time, I can just load my save. Now that's cheating, even though it's not, because the game lets you do it. I say it's an interesting little puzzle, and I like the idea of it. It's one of those where the answer's going to come to you, and you're going to be like, "That's really it." I know full well it's going to be like that. Ooh. She double-shotted me. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that at all. That's bad. That's very bad. I'm gambling that I've got enough health. It's a gamble. It's a risky gamble. Oh, not what we needed. No, 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 no. You are not being the one. You're not being the one who manages to charm someone with Marin Karin on my watch. I'm not allowing that to happen. I am not being attacked by my own party. That is not happening. No, 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 no. Mitsura's 1 in 100 hit is not going to be taking me down. Yeah, you can use it on me all you like, I block it. Keep coming after me with Marin Karin, I'm fine. Oh, I missed it. I wasn't fast enough. I'm glad that made you laugh though in the comments, Mavian. I say it's the first time for everything. Right, I was just thinking, is there something down there that I didn't notice? And the answer is no. So, with that in mind, because I say, I can get now to Atropos. There is a 4 that I can use to get to Atropos. It is doable. The only problem is, once I've done Atropos, I'll still end up over budget because of where the 2 is. Because I'm not going to finish on the 2. I am not reading out songs like that on my stream. It's not happening. No, 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 no. And no again. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to come off. So you say the answer's blowing in the wind. More like the answer's blowing out my arse at the moment. Well, no change there now I think about it. No change there at all. So, I can't get to all 3 by going on the right hand side first. That I can't do. I can do it from the middle, but it rejected the answer. It shut me down into the abyss. I'm just trying to think if there's any way I can get to all 3 that I've not tried before. So I'm actually doing a bit of thinking here. So this is a bit of an unusual stream, this one, people. Whoops, I just realised I just hit my microphone then. Apologise for any sound issues that's caused. So, as I say, I know I can start a Tropos by going straight off from the left. That's not a difficulty. But I can also do that by going 1-2-1 as well. There's 2 routes to start the Atropos fight. There's 1 route to start the Clotho fight. To start with Lachesis, though, unless I'm missing something, I can't see a way to do it. Yeah. Yeah, both routes that don't work, I don't think. So you definitely can't fight with Lachesis. I can't get to Lachesis first. I can't get a multiple of 8. So it is definitely Clotho or Atropos who start the fight. That's fine. Wait a second. So I'm liking this. We're having to rack our brains. We're not able to. I've done so many floors. You think there'd be an easier way through, but this is a very interesting one. It's a fascinating idea for a puzzle. It's just, but it's obviously possible. There has to be a way through. There definitely has to be. There's no way that it's not possible. I refuse to believe that. Be 1 second, I'm going to adjust my headphones because they're pressing on my glasses. Apologies for that. Now we're back. And the good thing is I'm not broadcasting through my PlayStation 5, so it's actually you don't get the audio issue. Because when I'm looking at it, I can't see how to get Lachesis as the second one. Because all the multiples are adding up to 9 that I'm seeing. So if I go with Clotho, for example, 1 and 3 is 4. And then after that, if I go down to the middle centre, that's 1. Going left is another 3, that takes us automatically to 8. So that's gone completely. So if we go back to the same again. After we've done the Clotho one, centre middle is 1, up is 2, but that takes us to 7, doesn't take us to 8. So that suggests I can't have Lachesis as the centre battle from the Clotho route. If Lachesis needs to be the middle, if that's the actual rule of the puzzle, I'm not seeing a way to get her there, unless I'm missing something, which I probably am. This is me we're talking about. Yeah, I'm right, because the issue is I can't get to a point where I basically need to be on 6. To get Lachesis as the second fight of this list, the number I need to be on when I get to the final tally is 6. And then the 2 squares together gets you 8. And that doesn't seem possible from any of those fights. So Lachesis can't be the middle battle. She can't be. Because, again, unless I'm missing something glaringly obvious, she can't be the second battle. But can she be the first? And the answer is yes, she can. I can literally go 3, 2, 1, 2. And that will get me what I need, which is 8. So if we're on 8 in the middle bag, we've then got 8 more moves to play with. And we need to get to the point where we're getting to fight the other 2 characters. Getting to a Tropos from there, ironically, yeah, go south 1, north 1, and then back. And the Tropos, they said, was the inevitable. So it might be Lachesis, Clotho, or Tropos as the order. If that's the case, then thinking about this logically, because I can get to Clotho as a second one. That's easy. And then from Clotho, can I also get to a Tropos? I'm going to try that. Oh, no. Right, I need to step off. I've screwed up. I'm going to try Lachesis, Clotho, Atropos as the order. I get the feeling it might not work. But they kept on talking about who goes in the middle. And the answer was Lachesis. Which suggests she's a second fight. Yeah, we've already read these. If this doesn't work, I will be reloading my save because I'm tired of using a lot of items and a lot of backtracking. So if this doesn't work, that's my strategy. Now I know that she likes to use Tetracarn, so I might get started early on that. That's good. Yeah, there's her physical barrier. So the issue I've got now is that's now active. Now she's gone for Makara Khan. Just to save on the MP. Okay, that's the first one. And then Tarakarja. Right, so there's Lachesis off the battlefield. Now I'm going to try and go for Clotho. Because it suggests to me that with Lachesis being the centre one, she'd be final purely because that's where the elevator is. But just because that suggests it doesn't mean it's the right answer. And that's why I'm thinking more divergently. That's what I'm telling myself, anyway. I mean, so far, it's interesting, we've been on now for nearly 2 hours, and we've not really made much progress in this tower, because this... I hesitate to use the word roadblock, because it isn't a roadblock. It's more an irritant. I say, she's going to use Marin Karin, and I wanted to use it on me, because then she's in real trouble. Because I block it. And the good thing about that is it means that she loses a turn. That was one attack hit, which is annoying, but what can you do? Okay, everyone attack. That's the first move. Second. That's fine. Okay then, so my plan here is to get to a Tropos last. Yeah, it's not accepted that as the answer. It's not accepted that as the answer. Absolutely not. Right. I'm going to try and backtrack down to the fountain. Might as well take a chance on doing a save and being able to give ourselves an opportunity. The good thing is, because of the way that puzzle's worked, it's actually allowed me to keep my Estima active, by the looks of it. So I've actually got really good bang for my buck on Estima. So that's not a bad thing. Not bad at all. I mean, I get the feeling my playthrough of this is going to be one of the more grindy, slowy playthroughs. But that's fine, because it's my game. As I say, it's an interesting puzzle. As I say, the only problem is you're fighting these bosses and getting nothing for it. And that's... I was even thinking that it might be one of those where if you do it enough times, there's a big hint dropped. I've seen that before in other areas and other games. And that's not happened here, which is... on one hand, really, really infuriating. But on the other hand, very refreshing. Because it's saying that you're not being handheld. You are on your own. It's a case of, sorry, Captain, this time you're on your own. And it's an interesting dilemma to face, especially when, you know, you're performing to the world. Performing being the key word. And essentially, it's about trial and error. There's a lot of it. As I say, I get the feeling that the answer realistically would suggest, purely because that middle gate drops by itself, that Lachesis needs to be the final fight, which goes contrary to all the advice. And then you say, about playstyle, exactly, we all do things differently. I'm not one of these people who doesn't grind and then quits a JRPG for 2 years because they're under-leveled and have not figured out the way the game works. Not naming any names, though. And I don't also refuse to play JRPGs afterwards. Again, not naming any names. I'm totally not pointing at any famous YouTuber there, honest. Oh no, that's just annoying. That's just obnoxious. Well, it's not obnoxious, it's just annoying. Like stealing my MP. What do you think you're doing? Right, I'm going to have to use my more expensive moves there because I need to try and finish these guys quickly. It means I'm not going to have full MP when I fight the 3 women, but I've got no choice. I need to keep my MP consumption as low as possible. So of course, to do that, I can shoot 25 MP in one shot. Because that makes a lick of sense, doesn't it, people? I mean, I say, I could literally next time this doesn't work, I'm just going to reload a save, because it loads in seconds. Oh, I've gone the wrong stairs. And it means that I don't have to go back here, because I've done a lot of backtracking so far tonight. And I'm wary of fatiguing my audience. Small as it is, your entertainment is important to me. That's fine. So again, I'd say the way the puzzle's laid out suggests... Gotta spend MP to earn MP. You're not wrong, actually. I've been earning it quite hard. But hey, that's all that matters. Earning it's fine. So, with this in mind, with the fact that that middle gate drops last and will stay dropped because of the squares, that tells me Lachesis is last. That makes perfect sense. Not first, last. So with that in mind then, what I need to do is find a way... Sorry, 1 second guys, I just need to quickly take a stand up. Just to stretch my legs. I do apologise, but staying in one position like that is kind of murder on the knees. I found that quite a few times. That's better. Right, so if Lachesis is last, I need 8 moves. I need to at least get to a multiple of 8 in order to be able to... That's a point. I need to go from 4 to 12 to 16. So it's getting to 12. Alright, that gives me a new avenue. So let's say we start with Clotho. 1 and 3 is 4. That's easy. Then going down to 1 plus 3 is 8, plus 1 is 9, 11, 12. Then from there, I then can't get to the middle from Atropos, because I need to do it with 4 blocks, and I won't be able to do it, I'll go bust. So that suggests Clotho is not first, but Atropos. So if that's the case, 3 and 1 gets us to 4 in the top left. That gets us to fight a Tropos. We beat her. We've then got to get to 12. From there. And we're at 4, aren't we? So. Yes. Okay, so we've got 4 in the column, and we've got to get to 12. Now, if we go into the middle, because we got to get to Clotho. That means we've got to get to Clotho with 9 on the board, and we're at 4. So if we go 3 to 7, 1 to 8. That'll take us over budget. So 6, 7. Aha! So after a Tropos, we'd go top center, bottom center, top center, because that would be a total of 5 rather than 4 spent, which would take us to 9 and 3 to 12. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try Atropos, Klothos, Lachesis. I'm going to try that route. So it's a very physical way of battling here, and you guys are probably getting annoyed at seeing the same fight played over again and again and again. I don't know who it was that's actually truly accredited with the phrase that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. But I always think of, what's it called? Vaz from Far Cry 3 with that one. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Now that's the definition of insanity. In fact, is there any antagonist in apart from, like, you know, Sephiroth, who's cooler than Vaz? He was one of the most underrated antagonists of all time. Oh, shit, it's his weakness. Hitting his weakness was a problem. I did not need that. I did not need his weakness hit. Not only because it does a lot of damage, but more importantly, it gave her an extra turn. But this is where the computer's not as ruthless as I expect it to be. I had a feeling you'd remember that quote, Queen. Yeah, I remember hearing that story, actually, Queen. The character of Vaz wasn't supposed to be as big, but the voice actor who portrayed him did such an amazing job. They reworked the story or something, from what I understand. I'm not an expert on Far Cry, by the way, but that's my understanding of it. Right. This is important. I now need to get to 9 from here. And my strategy before... because we're on 4 at the moment. 2 to 6. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so 2 to 6. 1 to 7. 2 to 9. 3 to 12. Oddly enough, I've never actually played it, but I've seen the clips and it's always blown my mind. Always. She said that all the times that I've defeated her, and it's getting quite old, but there's nothing I can do about it. I've just got to keep it going. Right, same strat as before, guys. Well, if you're gonna do that, that's fine. You can tap me with Marin carrying because I block it, and that means you lose a turn. Thanks to the wonders of the press turn system, you actually make it easier for me by doing that. It's awesome that you do a Let's Play of it all the way back then. I'll have to check that out. Long plays are lovely, don't get me wrong. Long play, Let's Play, they're all fantastic. That's fine, okay, next. Yep, you used on the wrong person there, love. Right, okay, Avian, in case you weren't here when I came up with a theory, I've been theorising that Lachesis must go last because her war was the last one. So I'm trying to do a Tropos to Clotho to Lachesis because I'm trying to do it in the move limit. Now, that's number 12. The only problem is, as I thought, I'm not going to be able to get there for the next 8 for the 16. But I can't. But if the blocks stay up, can I get there with 8? That's the question. But that take it beyond the multiple of 8, so that doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's fair enough. If you say it's not the best quality and you want to start over again maybe another time, then that's worth it. Obviously, you've learned a lot being on the platform and the multiple ones you've done since and the comments and debates that have started in your videos. So that's where, again, look at the work I've done. Go back and look at some of my earlier streams. They're totally different compared to this. I'm going to say I can make the thing drop on 16 quite easily, but then the line will drop anyway. Because if I go 2, 1, 2, it's just going to kick me out. But if I do the 1 and 3, that's also going to kick me out from what I can see. And then finally, yep, block limit. So because that's not worked, and I'm not in the mood for backtracking, I'm going to take advantage of the instant load feature of the PS5. That'll save us some time, won't it? Except what I didn't do was save after going to the fountain. But fortunately, at least I've saved a few stats by going that way. So we'll go back down to the fountain. This time I will save it at the top. And that'll make it even easier for us. Because this is a very... Because of the way it works, it's suggesting 4 and 4 and 8 are your moves. However, on the 16th move, the blocks fall. So something's missing here. Hang on, that's no use. That doesn't work. I can take the defense down though, so I might as well. You guys should be history now. Right, why are you guys fighting me? You guys are too low level. I've got Estima active. You guys shouldn't be able to fight me. No matter. Great for the experience. I'll happily take the experience and the lifestyle, so it's not all bad news. So the issue I've got is like it seems that you need to move 16 diamonds, but the problem is that on the 16th it drops the floor. But that puts me into the realm of this isn't possible, and that's just not true. It is possible. What's escaping me is the solution. And I've no idea if this has driven any other like streamer mad or not. I've no idea. I've no idea how quickly or how slowly people have given up and looked at a guide. It's like with the Puzzle Boy game. A lot of them were ones that made you think it's time to get a guide. And the answer is, well, no, it's not. So this Obelisk has been very challenging. Well, you want to do a quote on impossible versus possible? Very easy, actually, Queen. Impossible. It's a word that's 2 letters too long. MasterCard advert from the 1990s. Yeah, you say you'd have given up by now, Avian. I can understand why. I can definitely understand it. Because, again, puzzles like this have where the clues appear very obtuse. Has always made it... Oh, God, Kim Possible. Wow. That's winding the clock back, Avian. That is a reference and a half, Kim Possible. There's actually a YouTuber from the UK called Kim Possible. Not checked out any of her material in a while though. I remember she did some really interesting reviews on old 80s consoles, I think. Oh, I know where yours is from, Queen. I know exactly where yours is from. I'm not saying any more. I don't think I ever watched Kim Possible, oddly enough. And I know of it, but I don't think I actually watched it. Again, it was just like one of those things that it just never hooked me. There's many shows that people are really nostalgic for, and they just were. I won't say they were of no interest to me. They just didn't hook me. Not saying they were bad, because they were probably fantastic, but yeah, it just didn't hook me at all. It's curious. Right, gotta think carefully here. So, if I'm right, Lachesis is last. Because when you do the puzzle, the blocks drop. I've no idea what you're trying to say with those smilers. I'm not really seeing them very well on my monitor, so I apologise for that, Queen. If you're trying to do a visual cue to me, it's lost. Ah, the Animaniacs. God, yes. Hello, nurse. And then, of course, there's the one that no one talks about. Fingerprints? I don't think so. Parents everywhere are like that. Kids are like, what's wrong with fingerprints, Mummy? Right, so getting back to this puzzle. Clotho, Lachesis, Atropos. 4 to 8 to 12. That's realistically what the solution should be. But the way I see it, getting from 4 to 8 is impossible. You start at Tropos, you got 2, 3 and 1. The 2 and the 3 takes you immediately over budget. The 2 and the 1 makes you under budget until you go back to the 2 when you're back over budget. Going from the Clotho side, Oh, that's awesome. They got the VAs to come back again. That's brilliant. That's what you want. You want to bring back the cast. It's like when the Arkham games cast both Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill for Batman and Joker, because why wouldn't you? So that's what I liked. I like the fact that they did that. I say it's the 8 for the Chasers. It's getting to the 8. Now, unless the idea is that you drop the block when you're not in front of it, it's not going to make any difference, that won't work. Because of where the 2 is, I can't possibly get to the square, because you're starting on 4 and you need to move 2. But you can't do it. It's not possible. You can move 1. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Yes, I fucking can. Yes, I fucking can. Let's see if this works. If it does, I'm going to feel like a pillock. And I've wasted about an hour and a half of your time. And you can all feel free to call me dumbass, you fucking idiot, and everything else in the comments. If this works. If it doesn't, then we're shit out of luck again. Thank you very much. Good dodging there. Oh god, yeah, you're not wrong. The things they used to get away with in TV shows is crazy. No one's died. That's good news. Okay. Yeah, I'd say it's been great that you've all still sat there watching in the trenches, listening and doing the chatting. It's been brilliant. I agree. You've been attempting to take an exploit in Mass Effect 2. Right, do you know what I said? We're on 4, and I said I can't get to 8 because of where the 2 square is. Right, watch this. 5. 6. 8.
しつこい殿方は嫌われましてよ。どうやら締め方が緩かったようです。なら今度は。
I think for this one, rather than using the buffs, I'm going to stick with the debuffs. And Decarja. We're going to need to do an attack here. My plan... I was hoping that there would be less damage taken. going for Tetrakarn a lot. Right, I need to use the Kunda. He's not using the Karakan. So I'm going to hit her with these for now. I'm glad you found that funny in the audience. Get ready to cast my diorama. Oh! The Tetrakarn's worn off. Right, now this will tell me if this is right or not. That's going to be the key. Right. It's a bit risky to go in with only 105 MP, so I'm going to use one, but I'm going to try and keep the others where they're at. So, we now need to use another 4. 9. 11. 12. Now, we'll have obviously had all 3 fights here. The question is that enough to gain a pass? That's the question. The fact they've ran away suggests not. Say sometimes you just have to look at something and then you spot something. The one advantage is I can say that for certain I did not use a guide. Yeah, that's not what I needed. I'm going to risk another move. I'm going to risk it one more time. And it worked. Right. Take a bow me. It's taken me far, far too effing long. Excuse me, I'm going back for another save. And another fountain visit. Can't believe I didn't think of that. Cannot believe I didn't think of that. I really can't believe that. Let's say the good thing was it was success, and it was hard fought success. And as you say, it was all about trial and error and figuring it out. So, I'm going to very quickly go back down here to use the fountain. So we can have as much of a refill of our MP as possible without having to use items. Or with having to use minimal items anyway. And then from there, we'll get ourselves down. I actually found myself using the shoulder buttons to turn the camera for a second, and then I remembered I'm not playing Persona 3 Portable. I don't need to use the shoulder buttons. I can actually use the analog stick. you guys again. I'm about to refill all the MP, so I might as well use the more annoying moves that I've got. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but never mind. Go on then, hit him with Chaos Blade, you might as well. God damn it. Oh, great. You managed to get rid of a Kunanushi. That's annoying. That's very annoying. I hate moves like that. Moves like that have always annoyed me. Well, I'm going to leave it down for a second because I've not got far to go. Actually, no, it's not wise. Especially when I've got 12 Borrow beads. That's fine, no problem. The Kunanushi was brought back to life at great expense. I don't know why they attack her like that. I don't understand it. I don't get what Kunanushi's done to have them target for that move. I really don't get it. I mean, I didn't help my cause using that move that wiped out a lot of HP, to be fair, so it was kind of my fault. But at the same time, it's unusual. See, here they are again. Just get lost. Go away. By this time, I'm not taking any chances. I am not wasting any more items on you guys. It's not happening. I'm taking 0 chances. You and your kamikaze crap. It's not happening. There you are. Get the fuck off my stream. Piss off. Luckily, I'm going to refill all the MP, so I might as well get this out of the way now while I can. What I need is to get to a higher level than them, and then they won't be able to fight me when I've got Estima cast, and I'll just be able to laugh and go, "Leave me alone, go away." Still, we're here now. Yep, everyone does seem to be well now. That's fine, no problem at all. Sorry, it's got a bit of twinge in the back of my neck. Give me a second. Not quite sure why. Oh well. All is fine now, so we'll keep on going for a little longer. We might be able to finally see the maiden herself. Depending on if we have to fight those 3 bleeding idiots again. Clotho, the Chasers and Atropos. So it turns out we had the solution ages ago. We had the solution. It was just getting the solution to fit the puzzle. I hate it when that happens. So when I was playing the Danganronpa cases, I had that a few times. I can't be bothered. Go away. Leave me alone. So we've got access to the upper levels now by the looks of things, as we're way above city level. Way, way, way above. And of course, that means now, it depends on what's waiting for us at the summit. We're not far off. But now that I've got full HP and MP, I'm doing another save. Because that's a wise thing to do. Having gone this high, there's no way I'd use the walk back to the main obelisk. Absolutely no way. Because you'd have to come all the way back up again. Unless I was in dire supplies situation and I needed emergency resupplies, I wouldn't do it. And there we are, you can see the barrier is removed. Up we go. It looks like there's another floor to map around here. So the question is... Ah, yes. There appears to be 2 movable platforms, from what I can see. The question is, which takes you where? Also, are we going to go down onto these weird blocks? I think we are. I was right. We're in another maze. Now, I think I saw some loot over here. I did see some loot. It's time to Mexican hat dance again, but first, I'm going to need to cast another Estima. The demons may grow restless in my presence, but I grow bored at theirs. Just to really confuse you all, I'll turn the camera in 2 different directions. How annoying is that? I'll stop it now. I've had my fun. I don't want to make anyone have motion sickness. This is the cheesiest thing in the world to do. It's cheesy as all hell. Success! That's the way Bart spells success. Oh god. Right, and... Come on, come on. There we go. We got a bead chain. Awesome. That's good. That's really good. A bead chain is excellent. Oh, now we've got a mixture of them just to really ruin my day. That's not a bad start, to be fair. Aha, we found a weakness, so that's got us another press turn. Well, that was lucky. We got very lucky then. Right, and now that my agility is maxed, I'm going to increase my vitality. Right, that's where we came down, I believe. Oh, no, it's not. There's another block right there. Ah, that takes us to the centre. Aha. Okay. Well, that works. Question is there any more loot hidden around here? Can't tell over there, dark corner. Yes, there is. I was right. I had a feeling there might be another silver chest. Now we've got 3 of them again, which is annoying, to say the least. Well, I've got plenty of chakra drops. I want to finish these guys before they can come at us with any kind of sacrifice moves. There we go, get out of here. Laters. Demons grow restless at your presence. Do they? What a pity. So tonight, stream viewers, you've seen me get stuck and fight the same boss battles over and over again until I realise like an idiot what the solution is. But hey, that's the joy of playing a JRPG. The amount of hours that I lost trying to figure out puzzles in the day is insane. Absolutely insane. The worst of which was a game called Wild Arms on the PS1, where there was an optional dungeon, like quest, which involved getting access to a guardian you could summon, but you had to figure out this puzzle involving using an item in a certain area. And all you got was, it looks like the face of a clock. And that was literally all you got told. That was it. It told you nothing about what time zone, season of the year. You got nothing. The game just said, there you go, figure it out. I should nickname this video The Basis of Insanity. You're not far wrong, to be fair. Because it kind of is. It's ridiculous how long I've been literally roaming around having the same battles. Oh, there we go. Obtain the Balm of Rising. Excellent, that's nice. Nice item. Right, so I want to go back to that second block over there, because I think that's the way up. Because it's not directly underneath the one I rode before. If I'm not mistaken, this will take us to the sun. No, it's taking us down. Again. Oh, okay. Now I'm intrigued. Now I'm really intrigued. What have I done? There's a door there. Okay. What about on this side? Is there anything around here at all? No, but over there I can see what looks like another door or another elevator in the distance. If you fall from here, you will lose your life. Whoa. Let's take a look at that again. Yep, the game says, fuck you, to anyone who has a fear of heights. So with that in mind then, there must be another route off, which is this one, on this side. Fine. Eastern Fog. Let's finish it. As you say, wowzers. Yep, the game did not care. If you have it's like, I have a fear of heights, the game goes file under your problem, basically. Now this is taking us up. And that's taken us back to the same place we were before, wasn't it? We've already been on this side. Or have we? Demons grow restless at your presence. Oh no! Anyway! Right, okay. I'm clearly missing something here because this elevator goes back down and I've already been down it. And that one, as we know, takes you to an area where the game says if you fall, you're dead. And that's all we get told. So there's something. And if I ride this elevator, it's going to take me back to where I was before, I believe. Or is it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, the game. You don't have a fear of heights. You have a healthy respect for heights, which is admirable. And we're here to remind you why. Eastern Thug. Get out of here. Take your hook, sling it sideways, be gone. Out. Later. I'm gonna try Mammoth Dine. I know for a fact that Mammoth Dine is not going to have an effect on the others, but this will. I will be having to use my chakra drops. There's simply no doubt, there's simply no way around it. I'm gonna have to use them, but that's why I bought them. Right, well, I mean, I don't know if I rode the elevator down on that side, did I? I'm going to try that. Just in case it generates an elevator from the opposite side. Yep, you respectfully decline to have anything to do with heights. Where is this me? You sense strong power from the floor above. Will you go up? Yes, I will. Ah, it's these three together.
そうは問屋が下ろしませんことよ。
私たちモイライ三姉妹の結束力で
せないで測って
ちょん切ってあげるわ。
Yep, so now we're fighting all three together. Now, the problem I've got is I haven't replenished MP like an idiot. But I've got enough for now. So, let's take advantage by using buffs and debuffs while we can. I should have said no and replenished my MP, but I went charging in, and that's a case of file under my problem. And I'm okay with that. I get the feeling killing Lachesis to cut the rope would be the easiest way, because they're not got the weaving for her. We're not even attacked you yet. I can do rack under after this as well. Right, we're now at the end of this, so let's start by attacking the other one that's doing all the healing. That move only lasts for a certain amount of time from Moirae. It doesn't last very long. So for now, we're going on magic mode. I've got enough MP for it. Crackle with Zeodine. You're saying it's mean. What's mean? I think it lasts for a turn. I can do that too. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it! I accidentally passed a turn. It does mean that I can cast Rack Under again, though, to be fair. Nice one, dodged the attack, that's good news. Right, that's the limit reached now, I believe. And now we're doing serious damage to her. There we go. Right, you're next. Right, Akuninusha, you can deal with the healing for the party in a minute. That's fine. Makara Khan I can live with. Makara Khan is perfect. Not got a problem with that. Right, Eastern Fog mode. I block it, your turn's over. Let this be a lesson to all of you watching. For Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, buffs, debuffs, your greatest friend by a long, 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 long way. I'll go on, Pisaka. Pisaka threw something at you. Received the Dekaja Rock. Excellent. Meanwhile, Akuninushi's also leveled up. You obtain the Magatama Dijed. Oh, I've got a new Magatama. Called Dijed. Ah, imparts special magic, nulls curse, and mutes poison. Wow. I don't even know which one I've currently got active. I think I've just got this one active at the moment. So it nulls curse, mute, and poison, and imparts special magic. Ah, so it gives you all the buffs. But the stat boosts there are fantastic. I'm having that one. I'm definitely ingesting the Jed. As you say, Queen, yeah, he wants to talk and then throw some at me. Right. Time to go back and take full advantage, hopefully, of the ability to be able to save my game. I'll be able to save my game, and I'm going to try and go back to the fountain. And if I can do that, I think we may possibly be at a point where we're going to wrap up. But my God, what an interesting stream tonight's been. I did not expect to still be in here. I thought this dungeon would have been long in the rearview mirror. He's using Tentrofu, which has caused damage, but nothing more than that. And we're just like, knock it off, you pillock. Even though it turned out to be a decent item, you still feel insulted all the same, do you, Queen? I don't blame you. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm the player and I feel a bit insulted. I say it's interesting because like that battle I expected to be really, really annoying. Because I was expecting Lachesis every turn to use either Makara Khan or Tetra Khan. I was expecting Clotho to constantly use Mahamma and suddenly start wiping my party out. I expected that battle to be a lot more tough than it was, but I think it was purely because of the fact that I debuffed. Because I debuffed their defense and I buffed our attacks, we were absolutely rinsing them. You saw we were doing 500 damage per turn, it was amazing. Yeah, maybe he wanted us to be as terrified as he was. Possibly, Queen. Don't be afraid to use some MP here, guys. I say, tomorrow morning I need to chapter both this stream and the stream before. I've not had a chance to chapter them of late. I've been too busy doing other stuff, but I'm going to get them chaptered. Chaptering this stream is going to be really, really interesting. But I don't know whether to put a chapter for each time that I tried to do a puzzle, failed, and went back down here and refreshed all my items. It's one way to break up the rush, I suppose. Let's try and retreat. I can't be bothered fighting them. I really can't be bothered fighting those guys. Not tonight. So now, we're going to make it back up to the save point, as we've managed to get through the awkward floor boss puzzle, which I really still feel very dumb for taking as long as I did on that. But the main thing is, we got there. That's the most important thing, and the reward was worth it. We had a rather interesting boss fight, and we got an excellent Magtama for succeeding. It's possible that I'm over-leveled, considering the way I was able to swat them aside. And of course, I'm sure you all noticed how I actually beat them in the same order as well. Clotho, Lachesis, Atropos. I'm sure those of you watching paid attention to that. Teach you for punching Loki. That was the biggest mistake of your life, and you lost. That's to be said. You had absolutely no chance. Well, I was tempted to wrap this up, but I'm actually thinking... I'm thinking of seeing just what waits at the top of the tower. Yeah, nothing wrong with being over-leveled. I agree. Being over-leveled is fine. Being over-leveled is the way to do it. And you say that part was right. What part was right, Avian? The puzzle, you mean? The beat them in the order? Because again, we had that solution ages. The problem was me saying it wasn't possible to get the puzzle in place. But guess what? I did. And no worries. If you've got to go, you finish up with work. Do what you need to do. And I'll see you on the next stream or, well, whenever. As I say, I'm hoping to be back on Halloween night, but there's a chance that I won't be, so I'm not going to schedule it in right away, but that's likely to be when I'm planning to go live. This light is very ominous. But guess what? I don't see anything else here. So, I mean... Guys, this doesn't look at all suspicious, does it? Go on then. There is light coming from above. Will you ascend? Will I ascend? What? Okay, that's not trippy at all. She's hanging upside down. Like she's acting as the conduit for all the Magatsuhi. Was the demi-fiend just pulled her out? Oh, wait, what? Wait, what?
ありがとう。
Thank you, Chisato.
なぜだかわからないけど、君が助けてくれる気がしてた。
I don't know why, but I had a feeling you'd come and save me.
おかしいわね。私、君が困った時には力を貸してあげるなんて言ってたけど。
Yeah, exactly, Queen. Did I just pull the off switch? Is that what just happened? It's funny. I remember you telling you all these things about how you could rely on me.
助けられたのは自分の方。
Yet here I am, relying on you instead.
私には何の力もないわ。
Turns out I'm completely powerless.
世界を思う通りに動かすどころか、自分のことさえままならない。
How can I expect to shape the world when I can't even shape my own life?
そう、氷川にいいように使われるだけの巫女よ。
All I did as the maiden was follow Hikawa's orders.
次の世界の中心になっていただくとか言われて、欺かれて。
He told me I'd be the pillar of the new world. But not like this.
結局、単なる魔月日集めの道具にされていた。
In the end, I was nothing but a tool for collecting Magatsuhi.
確かに、呪体で世界は混沌に沈み、生まれ変わろうとしている。
I knew the conception would come at a heavy cost. The price of the world itself.
私はそれに手を貸したわ。
I knew. Yet I went through with it regardless.
でも、私の望んだ世界なんて、このままじゃできそうもない。
Game, were you listening in to my stream earlier? A far cry? Watching you, game. I'm watching you. As it stands now, the new world is going to be a far cry from what I'd hoped.
私の思い描いていたような、人が生きる力と理想を取り戻した世界は、
I dreamed of an ideal world where people were grateful to be alive.
私ね、前の世界が好きではなかったの。
To be honest, I couldn't stand the way things were before.
安らぎばかり求めるみんなの無責任でわがままな振る舞いがとっても嫌だった。
We claimed to want peace, yet nobody took any personal responsibility for the world's problems. We were selfish to the core.
誰も気づいてないの。それは幸福なんかじゃなく、ただ怠惰になってるだけ。
Not only that, we were miserable. Though no one would admit it if you asked, our indolence fed our complacence.
競い合うこととか、強くなることとか、誰も求めないし、必要もなくなっていた。
And did anyone seek to better themselves or raise the bar for humanity higher? No, because they saw no value in it.
だから私は思ってたの。
That's how I saw the world.
きっと私たちはこのまま力をなくしていなくなってしまうんだって。
In my mind, a world like that might as well one day blink out of existence.
そんなだったから氷川なんかに利用されてしまったのね。
No wonder I got manipulated by Hikawa.
でも全てが終わったわけではないのよ。
But the battle isn't over just yet.
まだ創生はその途中。次の形は決められていない。
The world is still being recreated. Its shape is not yet fixed.
私はここで私の神を知ったの。
And I discovered a goddess who could set things right.
それは氷川も知らない。ここの魔月日の力で呼ばれた神よ。
Not even Hikawa knows of her existence. She was drawn here by the power of
そ
Magatsuhi.
の神がきっと私に創世の断りを授けてくれる。
If you're on about Chiaki, don't sell your soul to her. She cray cray. Surely she can teach me the reason for creation. Okay. What? She's created another beam. What the fuck?
自由という名の愚か者よ。
Fool who bears the name freedom.
お前はその光のもと、すべての許しを得るだろう。
Under the light of liberty, your wrongs shall be forgiven.
我が名はアラディア。アマラの果てより来た。
I am Aradia. I have come from the far reaches of Amala.
自由をもたらすが我が使命。いかなるものをも解き放とうぞ。
It is my duty to bestow freedom. Ask, and you shall be set free. Yeah, indeed, it did steal her face.
力を良しとすれば、世界には光が戻る。また、闇も戻る。
If you deem yourself right, light will return to the world, but so will darkness.
男よ、創世へ向かえ。
Pursue the way of creation.
地もまた、一つの世界なり。
You yourself are a world too.
従うな。自らを良しとせよ。
Do not obey others. Do what you believe is right. You received power from Aradia. You can now employ 2 additional demons.
今は力を失いし女も、やがてそれを取り戻す。
Thank you, creepy face stealer, I guess. This woman will soon recover her lost power.
さすれば、創世の道へと踏み出そう。
She will set forth on the path of creation, and I will guide her.
世界を巡り見よ。汝の創世はそこより始まろう。
Go and see the world with your own eyes. From there will your creation begin. Okay, that's not normal. What the fuck is going on? The fog has arrived, people, and then that's it. So Chisato, after all this time of searching, finds Yuko. Oh, it's
お
these.
やおや、アラディアなんぞがこの世界に入り込みましたか。
Oh dear, Aradia has entered this world.
これはまた厄介になるでしょうね、坊ちゃま。
This can only mean trouble, my little master.
感謝なさいませ。
You should be very thankful. Nah, it's not going to be roll credits. I've literally just received the ability to employ more demons. Unless the game's trolling and going, now enjoy New Game Plus, that's not going to happen. No way.
坊ちゃまは出来の悪いあなたに知恵を授けることをお許しになりました。
My little master has given me permission to enlighten you.
心して聞きなさい。
Listen closely to what I am about to tell you.
このボルテクス界はいよいよ創世へと向かっております。
The time of creation for this vortex world is near.
そう、断りを開き、次の世界を作ろうとする者たちの真の争いが始まるのです。
War will erupt amongst those who spread their reason in the hopes of shaping the new world.
その中で断りを開くことが許されぬ悪魔の身であるあなたが
As a demon, you are forbidden to conceive your own reason. I didn't choose to be a demon, you took my free will. Also, I'm a hybrid, so fuck your rules. If I want to conceive, I'm going to conceive, and there's dick all you can fucking do about it.
いかなる断りを選ぶや、潰すや、はたまた潰されるや。
Which reason will you side with? Which will you oppose? Will the reason you choose persevere or fail?
その苦しむ姿が坊ちゃまの楽しみ。せいぜいおあがきなさい。
Your suffering is my little master's delight. Struggle as hard as you can.
どの断りに傾こうとも、それはあなたのご勝手。
You are free to follow whichever reason you like.
ただ坊ちゃまにつまらぬ最後など見せぬよう頼みますよ。
Leave the fourth wall alone. Stop talking about endings. Leave the fucking fourth wall alone. My only wish is that you do not disappoint my little master with a dull ending. The child and the old woman have disappeared. Yes, Queen, I agree. The little master does sound like a right twat. Oh, hello. There is like... Will you... It's letting me ascend again. Okay, is there anything up here? No one is here. No. I guess not. Right, okay. Yeah, something about that was just too simple. Why was I able to just go straight up there and rescue her like that? So, I'm kind of glad that we got to stay on for a little longer than I intended, because we've been able to get a bit more plot resolution. It's actually nice to essentially put the capstone on the Obelisk. Now, after this, I'm guessing it's back to Ginza to try and find our partner and see if we can find out what's going on. But we shall see. However, we have spent a very long stream losing our minds over a puzzle of 3 demons who guarded a gate portal. And now we have succeeded. So, we are going to pick this up, I'm going to tentatively say, on Sunday, Halloween Day. I'm hoping to stream, but a lot is going to depend on what happens on the day, so you may well see that schedule quietly go back a day. Keep an eye on the channel. Until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And good night.